You too. What's up? Sorry for my long absence. Just been really busy at work, and just to keep it real, I've been tired and I just been chilling. But we're back with a banger. We're gonna be talking about MARINCESS, which has actually become my favorite deck. It's so much fun to play, and then with the upcoming support, hopefully like in the next month or so, it should beef it up a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it, but even in its current state, it's still really good. And it's super affordable. There's no SR in the archetype. I'm looking at my deck list right now, and there's no UR MARINCESS cards. That is we'll see what happens, but as of right now, there's none. So, you can throw your own little flavor in here and make it your own. But it's a deck that I would definitely suggest to anybody who's interested in learning it, and it's fun. So, also I'm going to be showing you my 3 different variations of it today. So I'll go over that. I got 2 replays for you, and then that'll be it. So let's get into it. All right. So now we're going to start from top to bottom, go over everything. So, and a lot of this is subject to change, once we get the new support. And then once that happens, I'll make a follow-up video as well. So, we got 2 copies of 4 Mud Skipper, which will probably be cut down to 1. But it's good because I can reveal a MARINCESS in my extra deck, and then he becomes that, which I reveal. So that'll help me, link into either like Blue Slug or Sea Angel. You know what I mean? Then, once that happens, then I can search for Scripton, add it to my hand, right? Because he's the only level 5 Cyberse monster that I currently am playing right now. But add him to my hand. Then Scripton is perfect because you could just banish Skipper, special summon it, and then more plays. You know what I'm saying? Extender. That's what this deck is about. Next, we got another extender, which is Mandarin. You can special summon her from the hand or the graveyard, which is cool. But if you do that and you control a link, she has to go to a zone that link monster points to. And I've gotten myself in trouble not reading that fully. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key part. She has to go into a zone that one of your monsters point to. Then we got and 1 copy is more than enough. I wouldn't play more than 1, just to be honest. We got 3 copies of Ash. We got 1 copy of Sea Archiver. I'm very partial to Sea Archiver. I love this card. Not only is the effect good, but the art is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes with this underwater theme. So it's perfect. This card was made for MARINCESS, honestly. Then we got 2 copies of Ghost Bell. And this is the only account that I own Ghost Bell on. So I'm glad I really got a chance to use her and see what she's about. Then we got 3 copies of Seahorse. Seahorse probably would want to play that at 3 no matter what, because you can special summon her from the hand to a zone a MARINCESS link monster points to, right? Then you can banish her from the graveyard and special summon 1 water monster from your hand. So that's 2 uses right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'd definitely say play 3, only because of the special summoning factor. So that's why I say play 3. I also would say play 3 of Blue Tang, because if this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 MARINCESS monster from your deck to the graveyard. So in that case, in a starting hand, let's say you have Blue Tang, what I have been doing is normal summon Blue Tang. I'll send Seahorse to the grave. Then, when I link 1 into Blue Slug, I can add Seahorse right back to my hand. Then, still use her special summon, right? Then go into Sea Angel, get the field spell, Then once I got the field spell, link 2 and decoral an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So Blue Slug, I definitely would say play at 3. Now Pascalis, the next card, Pascalis is going to get cut. Not because it's not good, but I think 2 is enough. Definitely. Let's see. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Marincess monster from your hand. That's awesome. Except except Pascalis. Right? So during your main phase, except the turn the card is sent to this graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Marincess spell trap in your grave, add it to your hand. So yeah, that's perfect. And then once we get Dive, man, oh my god. Because as of right now, the only Marincess spell and traps that are currently in the game. Well, there's more traps, but they're okay. I mean, I don't really want to go over them. I mean, they're decent, but you know, as far as like power factor goes, Wave is probably the more superior of all the Marincess traps. Just to be honest. So yeah, you know, Pascalis is going to be cut down to 2 for the time being, but it's nice because with Pascalis, it makes it so much easier to go into Bahamut Shark or Abyss Dweller. You know what I'm saying? Then we got 3 copies of Sea Nettle, which, I don't know. I think I may keep Sea Nettle at 3, to be honest, and maybe just cut Gamaxiel to 2. To 1. Just because of its effect. Well, it's 2 effects. You can special summon this card from the hand if you control a water monster. Then you can shuffle 3 water monsters from your graveyard back into the deck. So, you know what I'm saying? You got the special summon, then you got the recycle. So that's awesome. I would say between 2 to 3. You know, whatever you feel most comfortable with, but definitely between 2 and 3. Then you already know we got Scripton. We already, you know, he's tied into Skipper. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the 2 copies for now of Gamaxiel. That's pretty self-explanatory, but he's definitely going to get cut to 1. Then, you know, Harpy's Feather Duster, Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn, I would recommend Monster Reborn, to be honest with you. And since it's a Link deck, Monster Reborn is good to play with Links, in my opinion. 3 copies of Cynet Mining. I definitely would say 3 copies of that. 2 to 3. I mean, but 3's better, but 2's good, but 3's better. Now, here's the controversial part. Me personally, I like playing 2 of the field spell, which is Marincess Battle Ocean. And I will read that. All Marincess monsters you control gain 200 attack. Also, each one gains 600 attack for each Marincess card equipped to it. Monsters you control in the extra monster zone that were link summoned using Marincess Crystal Heart as material are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. When you link summon a Marincess monster to the extra monster zone, except during the damage step, you can equip 3 Marincess links with different names from your graveyard to that link summon monster. So it's pretty much steroids, pretty much, because I've seen, you know, Great Bubble Reef and Wonder Heart. Those are the main ones and Marbled Rock too. But I've seen Bubble Reef get up to 6,200 attack. Plus, if you link summon with Crystal Heart, she's hard to deal with. I'll just say that. But yeah, but back to Field Ocean. Most people play 1, and I can see why. But I always like to think worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we get evenly matched, or Cosmic Cyclone, or anything? Then I don't think there's a way for me to search a banished field spell. I can special summon a banished Marincess with Bubble Reef, but as far as retrieving that banished field spell, I don't think there's a way for me to do that unless I Even if I play Pot of Extravagance. Let's look that up real quick. Pot of No. Pot of Acquisitiveness. Acquisitiveness. Oh, I can't spell. Oh my god. Well, I can't spell. Let's do this, okay? Pot of... Where are you? Here we go. Pot of Acquisitiveness. I didn't spell that right whatsoever. Yeah, even then, target 3 banished monsters. So that would do you no good. So that's what I'm saying. Like in the case where that gets banished and you don't have another one, then you're going to really suffer in that case. So I would say play 2. But, you know, that's totally up to you as well. Next, we got Called by the Grave. And then we got 2 copies of Crossout, 2 copies of Imperm, and then 3 copies of Wave. Now, Wave needs to be a 2 to 3. Like, mandatory. Let me read it to you. It's pretty insane. If you control a MARINCESS Link monster, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate that face-up monster's effects until the end of this turn. Then, if you control a Link 2 or higher MARINCESS monster, all face-up monsters you currently control are unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. If you control a Link 3 or higher MARINCESS monster, you can activate this card from your hand. I mean, that's some Magical Musket vibes right there, right? I even had a thought like, oh, I should play this with Magical Musket, but that would not work. But, yeah, man, 2 to 3 for sure of Wave. Moving on. Then we got Totally Awesome, because Totally Awesome is totally awesome, right? I mean, Totally Awesome is great. I'm sure you guys know what this does. You know, you get to negate, destroy, and steal. You know what I'm saying? Then send itself back to the extra deck. So that's nuts. That's nuts. And, you know, Bahamut Shark, these two, you know, this is a pair right here. Then Abyss Dweller. I actually want to shout out the homie Steve-O because he gave me the idea to play this. And he doesn't even actually know that he did. I was just dueling him. I don't remember. He was either using frogs or some water deck. I don't remember. But he summoned Abyss Dweller, and then I got to thinking, you know, that's actually a good idea. That would actually benefit me. So, yeah, this is Steve-O inspired for sure. So, you know, and Abyss Dweller is badass. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. And all the monsters that you're going to summon him with are water. So then you get the boost, right? So that's perfect. Then you got Blue Slug, 1 level 4 lore MARINCESS. If this card is link summoned, you can target one MARINCESS monster in your graveyard except Blue Slug, add it to your hand. Also, you can now special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except water monsters. So boom, you get to add back to your hand. So in that case, that's when I would usually, you know, try to either search for Seahorse or Blue Tang. You know what I mean? Then we got Sea Angel. If this card is link summoned, you can add one MARINCESS spell from your deck to your hand. Now, once we get the new support, I'm telling you, I don't know. I think I still might keep her at 2 because I can easily recycle her. So she's probably going to stay at 2, but man, once we get Dive, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be great. Then we got Coral Anemone. 2 water monsters. That's what makes this card cool too, is because it's not 2 MARINCESS monsters, you know what I mean? 2 waters. So then that's where, you know, Nettle, Scripton, Archiver, Mud, you know what I mean? So it's awesome. Let's see, you can target 1 water monster with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard, special summon it to your zone this card points to. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except water monsters. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can Target one MARINCESS card in your graveyard except Coral and Enemy. Add it to your hand. Awesome. That's what this deck is. A lot of recycling. That's what this deck is. That's what's so good about it. And then, you know, it gives you a really good card advantage over your opponent as well. Like if you play right, you can have so many cards in your hand that you just in your field will be cracked already, but you just have all these cards just at your disposal. Like it's so good, and you will see what I'm saying in the replay. And Crystal Art. Now this is the card that keeps everybody safe right here, right? 2 water monsters. That's what makes it good as well. So this is just like an enemy. Unaffected by your opponent's monster effects while this card is in the extra monster zone. During the damage step, if this battles an opponent's monster, that opponent's monster is unaffected by card effects except its own. When this card or your MARINCESS Link monster cards this card points to is targeted for an attack, you can send one MARINCESS monster from your hand to the graveyard. For that battle, your monster cannot be destroyed. Also, you take no battle damage. So, Crystal Heart is the bodyguard, basically. One is enough, to be honest with you, because even if it gets banished, you can still get it back. You can still retrieve it with Bubble Reef. So it's not like a total loss if you just play one. Like playing one is good. And then Splash Mage, you guys already know what Splash Mage does, I'm sure. I don't know if he's gonna make the final cut. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll do an update on that, but I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. Marbled Rock. Now I love Marbled Rock. Marbled Rock is really cool. You can target one MARINCESS card in your graveyard except MARINCESS Marbled Rock. Add it to your hand. Now, let me give you an example of why this card is so cool. Right? So let's say I just linked into an enemy, right? And I'm getting ready to special summon from the grave. I link into Marbled Rock. Then I can draw. It's a Pot of Greed. I can get 2 cards. I get a card because an enemy was sent to the grave, and I can search a card from the add to the hand. This because she can do that. That's what she does. So that's Pot of Greed right there when you link into Marbled Rock. So that's awesome, right? But that's not it. That's not it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send one MARINCESS monster from the hand to the grave. For that battle, monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage. Monsters. Now, is that different wording than this? Let's see. Your monster. So your monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. So these are the 2 bodyguards. That word that's how they get you with that wording. That's why you really gotta read with this game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Marbled Rock is good. I'm playing 2 copies of Wonderheart. That's definitely going to change because of the new Argonaut and then Triangle, the Link 3 and 4 that are coming to the game. So this will change, but I still love Wonderheart though. Let's read it. Once per battle, during damage calculation, if this card battles a monster, quick effect, you can special summon one of your MARINCESS monster cards equipped to this card. Also, this card cannot be destroyed by that battle, and you take no battle damage from that battle. Wow. Equip that special summon monster to this card during the end phase. If this card in your owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one Link 3 or lower MARINCESS from your graveyard. And you get the cutscene with her, so it's awesome. Yeah, Wonderheart is good at 1. I've seen people play 2, but 1 is good too, you know. Then we got Bubble Reef, the big boss. And thank you to the Konami gods for the Royal Rare. It's rare that I get 2 Royals in the same deck, but they were being nice to me. They were being nice to me that day. Let's read her effect. Once per turn, during each standby phase, you can banish one water monster from your graveyard or face-up field. Draw one card. Each time a monster is banished face up, this card gains 600 attack for each. So, banished on either side of the field, she gains attack. Special summon. You can send one water monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one of your banished MARINCESS monsters. So that's where the recycling of like what I was talking about with Crystal Heart, or if any of them get banished, then Bubble Reef's got your back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that is the deck. That's everything. So yeah, like I said, some of this is gonna get changed around, not dramatically, but it is gonna get switched around a bit. And then I'll keep you guys updated on the update. So yeah, so now let's go into the replays. All right, let's get into this. Now, look at that. Look at that. That is just so nice. Shout out to Konami, man. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. So I think I'll hit the fast forward too. So we're going against Dark Magician here. All right. Maybe I'll slow this. Let me slow this part down. Okay. So we Signet Mining, we dumped Mandarin, and then we searched for Blue Tang. So yeah, I won't speed past my part. But here we go. Let's continue on. Normal summon Blue Tang. Oh, well, we got hit with the Imperm, but that's not a total loss because of Scripton, right? So we're gonna banish Mandarin. We got the Maxi, and then I chose not to rip into Maxi. You know what I'm saying? I just cut it off there, set Imperm, into my turn. But we'll speed through his parts. Yeah. Magician's Rod, Imperm, no sir. Circle, Eternal Soul. Alright. Clap me. But that's okay. We're still set up pretty good. Seahorse, yeah. Blue Slug, yeah. Add Seahorse back to my hand. Sweet. Special summon. Sea Angel. Now we're gonna search. Oh, but we got ashed. But that's still fine. See, you can still play through stuff too, which is good, right? So we're minus a failed spell, but that's okay. I'm gonna link 2 into an enemy. Special summon Blue Tang. Send Pascalis to the grave. Now, linking 3 into Marble Rock. Sweet. Excavate. And add a MARINCESS to my hand with an enemy. That's what I mean, the recycling is crazy. Nettle, Skipper, Feather Duster. Yep. I'm gonna add Seahorse back to the hand. See a Magician's Rod. Alright, let's fast forward through this a little bit. Just set 2, pass. Alrighty. Harpy's Feather Duster, get that out of here. Yeah, thank God you didn't activate Eternal Soul, because you would have been screwed. You're still screwed, but... Now we got Battle Ocean. There we go. Now... Pascalis, special summon Blue Tang. Blue Tang sends Seahorse to the grave. Linking, XZ into Bahamut Shark. Detach, special summon Totally Awesome. That's the guy. Then link 4 into Wonderheart. Oh yeah. Activate Battle Ocean to attach 3. Now I'm going to activate Wonderheart's effect to bring forth Marbled Rock. Nice. Now this is cool. Now I still get to activate Marbled Rock's effect and add Blue Tang back to the hand. Awesome. And that is a GG. Because no matter what he had, we have Totally Awesome. So it really doesn't matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. So yeah, you saw a bit of the recycling and then the special summoning, even playing through Ash, so it was perfect. We were still good. Water and fire. Okay. So we're gonna normal summon Blue Tang, send Pascalis to the grave, link 1 into Blue Slug. And I'm gonna add, who am I gonna add to my hand? I don't remember if oh, Pascalis, okay? Then I'm gonna activate Blue Tang's Excavate, Wave, Ash, Imperm. So we got Wave. Perfect. Here we go. Battle Ocean, Special Summon, Seahorse, an enemy, Special Summon, Seahorse, into Marbled Rock. Awesome. Yep. Equip to Marbled Rock, search with an enemy. I'm sorry, add to the hand with an enemy, excuse me. Yep, back to the hand. Sweet. So disclaimer. In this duel, I was using the version that I have with Citadel Whale, which I'll play. I'll go over those at the end too. So I was thinking that I was gonna go into Totally Awesome here, and I completely forgot that I don't have Totally Awesome in this build, but it still worked out. So let's continue on. So we got Cyber Dragon hers, and then Bear, and then he set a back row and then passed. Now let's see what this is. Okay, cybernetic hidden technology, right? So when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send to the graveyard one Cyber Dragon you control, or one fusion monster that lists Cyber Dragon as the fusion material. Then target the attacking monster, destroy that target. Right? But that's not gonna work. So this is where I thought I was gonna go into Bahamut, but I did not. Add Pascalis to the hand. I'm gonna link Crystal Heart and Marbled Rock into Great Barrier Reef. That's what I call it. I call it Barrier Reef. Yep, an enemy, Seahorse. Equip 3, Mandarin. Special Summon. An enemy. And that Special Summon. And to keep it real, I could have probably done more with this play right here. But I ended on Crystal Heart as the special summon. But I could have gone into Wonderheart, which might have been, more of an optimal play. But it is what it is. Nope, unaffected, sir. Yep, call by the grave, you're hers. Get that out of here. None of that. Sweet. And I gained the 600, so I'm up to 5,800 attack. Main phase 2. Okay. Yeah, see, What really I should have probably done, and I should have probably went into main phase 2 and then link forward into Wonder Heart. But, you know, no worries. But, yeah. So I banished Blue Tang to draw a card. Then I gain the 600 attack points. Cyber Dragon Core. Okay. Cyber Emergency. I know a bit about Cyber Dragons. Power Bond. But we're gonna push on through. Cyber Twin Dragon. I love Cyber Twin Dragon. So we're gonna activate Wave to negate his double attack because that would have hurt really bad. An enemy. Send Marbled Rock back to the extra deck. Alright. Yeah, we'll just do a little spring cleaning with your back row. Get some of that dust off. An enemy in Crystal Heart. Gray Bubble Reef. Equip. Yep. Add. Wave back to my hand. Now this is a pretty badass ending. So dump Seahorse, special summon Blue Tang, summon Pascalis. Stealth Kraken for game. Oh man. Awesome. Awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a brief little, you know, explanation, you know, demonstration rather, of, you know, some of what they can do. You know, we played through an Ash, you know what I'm saying? We survived a Cyber Twin Dragon attack. So yeah, man, I mean, the deck is a lot of fun, man. I mean, I would suggest it. Like I said, it's super affordable. I think you'll have fun with it. And then with the nice new water field, it just makes it pop that much more. You know what I mean? It really brings it to life. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, sub, comment, all that. And then I'll have my my other 2 builds. I'll just have those playing, and then you guys can check that out a little bit. But it's been real. Peace. Real quick. Now, the reason I put Ibli in here, well, for one, is because it locks my opponent into only Link summoning, but with Stealth Kraken, it changes all monsters on the field to water. So that was a process behind that. So I just wanted to throw that in there.